I want all the girls to have healthy hair, okay? And another thing, don't give me no stylist that goes over my hair 4 and 5 times with a flat iron. Don't piss me off. I wasn't supposed to be in that damn Dominican hair salon. This looks so good. Okay, silk press came out good. What is up, you guys? It's your girl Z here. Welcome back to my channel. And y'all, we about to just do a very impromptu silk press my hair with me chit chat type video. I literally just washed and blow dried my hair, and I was like, I'm about to silk press it. Why not just do it on camera with the girls? Let's just chit chat. I started this like natural hair chit chat series like sometime last year, and I had not done another video, so I was like, let's just do it. It's Friday night when I'm doing this. Y'all probably won't see this until Sunday or whenever I upload it, but I figured let's just, you know, do my hair together. So like I said, I just washed and blow dried my hair. So what I used, I guess I can call it I saw somebody else on TikTok call it like their silk, oh my gosh, why can't I talk? I saw somebody on TikTok call it their silk press cocktail, just like what they use. So I thought that was so cute, because you know, when you're doing your hair, you just using a bunch of different products. So oh, excuse me, first thing I started off with was the Amika Reset, and this is like a pink, this is a scalp cleansing oil. This was my second time using this. I just got a bunch of new Amika products that they sent me, but I started off with this, and you just like, it cleanses your scalp. So this is a scalp oil, I don't know, scalp cleansing oil, child, I can't talk. So I used that as like a pre-poo type of thing. And then I mostly went in with Cecred. So I used the Cecred clarifying shampoo, the Cecred hydrating shampoo, and I went in with the Cecred reconstructing mask. So I used, like I said, basically all of Cecred. And then once I rinsed the Cecred reconstructing mask out, I did go in with the conditioner. I went in with the Matrix Food for Soft conditioner, just to like make sure that the mask was out. And then this is my first time using anything like this. Like, I've never used any type of like shining gloss or anything like that, and I was so glad that Amika sent me this, because the last silk press that I did, I was editing a TikTok that I did, and I was just like, my hair looks kind of dull, like it just doesn't look very like shiny. So when I saw that this was a shine mask, I was like, oh, let me try this out. So basically you just apply this to your hair after you wash it and everything. You kind of like squeeze all the excess water out, but you want your hair to still be damp, and then you put this on, and you literally only keep this on for like a minute. So I sectioned my hair into 4 sections and then put this on, left it on for like a minute, and then you rinse it out. So we'll see how it makes my hair look once I get ready to straighten it. But yeah, that was pretty much my silk press cocktail. Oh, and then I went in with the Matrix Food for Soft hair oil serum, because I really like that, and I know that typically whenever I use that, my hair does look a bit shiny too when I use that. So I did go on with that. But we are about to get ready to silk press this hair, and there's just like a few things. Hold on, let me close the door because Sean has the TV up kind of loud. But really what I wanted to talk about, because it was like all over my timeline this week, and I thought it would be like the perfect topic to talk about as I'm silk pressing my hair, is the creator that got a silk press and it like completely damaged her hair. That, y'all, I don't even know. Ooh. For my heat protectant, I'm gonna go in with the Amika heat defense. Not a lot of it, literally just one little pump. But yeah, the creator, and what is her name? I don't necessarily follow her, but like her videos have come up on my timeline occasionally. And then of course this one came up on my timeline talking about, you know, the heat damage that she suffered going to a celebrity hairstylist. And I'm like, oh, I've definitely like heard that name before. But yeah, baby, I would lose my shit if that was me. Oh my gosh. But just from like what it sounds like, what she said happened, first of all, I feel like doing a hot oil treatment right before a silk press just sounds like tragedy waiting to happen. Like, that just sounds like it's about to be a disaster. I just think, again, doing a hot oil treatment, you know, it's just, I don't know, child. I don't necessarily do too many hot oil treatments. I think I've maybe done like 1 or 2 like on myself, and my hairstylist has never done like one on me. And the 1 or 2 times that I did do it on myself was like back in the day when I was like making my own protein treatments and deep conditioners and stuff with like eggs and mayo and all of that type of stuff. So that was like literally years ago. But my heart like broke so bad for her when I saw that, because I'm just like, I know I would literally lose my mind. Not saying like, and her curls were definitely like, I mean, she's pretty much like a curly, a natural, you know, hair girl. So I think this was her first time getting her hair silk pressed in like over a decade. And no matter how long it's been since she got a silk press, one silk press should not have caused that much damage. It just should not have. That was insane. But yeah, I felt so bad because, like I said, I know if something like that was to happen to me, oh, I would lose my mind. Lose my mind. And as someone who clearly consistently puts heat on their hair and does silk presses, like I said, that should not have occurred from one silk press. Like, that's insanity. I hope she sue, because baby, yeah, pay up for pain and suffering, because that's wild. I'm so particular about who does my hair and who I'm letting put their hands in my hair, because you just never know. And obviously she probably thought this person, you know, they're a celebrity hairstylist, well known, well, you know, respected. She probably never thought in a million years, like, I'm going somewhere that this, you know, this person doesn't necessarily know what they're doing. Like, I'm sure she did her research, and that's why she decided to go to that stylist. But you never know. I understand being able to like do your own hair and stuff like that is a blessing, you know, because again, not everybody has the time, the patience, you know, all the things to take, like myself, 3 hours out of their night to do their own hair and stuff like that. Like, I definitely get it. It's not something that everybody wants to do or has the desire to do. But you find a good stylist and somebody who is just as invested in the health of your hair as you are, you stick with them. I always say, have at least, it's good to have like your main stylist that you go to and, you know she gonna have your back, but then also have like a backup, because just in case, you know, she isn't available, then you have another trusted hairstylist. But that's about it. I feel like having 5, 6, 7 people, you be just chair hopping, trying different people, that's when it's just kind of like, okay, yeah, no, find somebody and stick with them. So that's why I'm very loyal to my girl. Thank you, Tristan, if you watching this. And that's one thing I love about my hairstylist. Like, she's the best. She is truly the best. She be watching my videos, so she know what I be doing to my hair and stuff when I'm not going to her. Because also, because I do know how to do my own hair and maintain it on my own, I don't necessarily have to go to my stylist as often as some women do. You know, some women have a faithful hairstylist they're going to every 3 weeks or so, and you know, as their actual upkeep. I see Tristan pretty much every quarter, so like once a quarter I go to her, get my quarterly like trims and you know, all the things like that. But I don't necessarily have to go see her as often because, like I said, I do, you know how to maintain my hair on my own. And I think that's probably also where a lot of like the chair hopping comes from. People are just like, oh, my girl isn't available in 3 weeks, I gotta go to somebody else, you know, stuff like that. So I can see how sometimes it could be hard for people to stick to just one hairstylist. If you can, try to, because your hair will thank you if you have the same hands who know your hair and knows what your hair needs and things like that. Because sometimes when you go to one stylist, they do one thing and then you go into another stylist the next month and they don't necessarily like know your hair, but they're just like, all right, it's a new client, so let me just, you know, get her in, get her out, not really, you know, really wanting to take the time to pay attention to the needs that your hair has. So yeah, but like I said, I feel so bad for her because I, like I said, would lose my mind. But also, I don't know if the stylist was literally like going over her hair. Like I said, honestly, I just don't think the hot oil treatment and then doing a silk press was the smartest thing to do. But it just seems like the technique or whatever that stylist was doing was just not the best for her hair. And another thing, don't give me no stylist that goes over my hair 4 and 5 times with a flat iron. Don't do that. Don't piss me off. Do not piss me off. I am a one pass girly, and that's all you get. I may hit the roots up here maybe like 2 times or whatever, but as far as like the rest of the hair, one pass and that's that, because that's what I do for my hair. So as y'all see, one pass, shawty. Don't give me no stylist that's going over my hair 3 and 4 times, because then I'm gonna be mad. Oh my gosh, when did I go to the Dominicans? I went to the Dominicans, I really don't remember. It was a very last minute decision to get my hair done, like literally day of. And I was like, okay, bump it, I'm gonna go to the Dominicans. And so I went to this Dominican hair salon here in Charlotte. They did my hair. Actually, I went to them twice. The first time I went, I remember I went for, it was right before, it was for Sean's birthday last summer, because I had color in my hair. And that lady started going over my hair 3 and 4 times with the flat iron, and I almost lost it. I almost lost it. I had to tell her to stop. I had to tell her, like, please don't go over my hair more than 1 time with that flat iron. Like, relax. Because that's, I feel like, where the excessive heat, and that's where you start to experience most of the heat damage, when you are literally continuously going over the same pieces of hair 3, 4 times. Like, it's not that serious. My hair is straight enough, and I had not been back since then. So that's why it's like stuff like that, when it gets to me and I'm just like, I'll just do it myself, because I'm just so particular. I'm so it's like situations like that when I actually do chair hop and be somewhere I'm not supposed to be. I know I wasn't supposed to be in that damn Dominican hair salon. When I do stuff like that, it'd be like, see, this why you shouldn't even did it. You should have just did it yourself. So that's also another reason why I just be doing my hair myself. Let me know down in the comments if y'all have one stylist that y'all go to, that y'all are loyal to, or you be chair hopping to figure out who you like. Or who's, you know, you chair hop out of like convenience, I guess you can say, because like you can't, or you don't have a stylist that is just like consistently available. Let me know. I've been going to my girl Tristan for like 5 years now. She celebrated her 5 years here in Charlotte like earlier this summer, and I was like, dang, I've really been going to her since she basically got to Charlotte. So very loyal to her. And it's so funny because I usually post, you know, TikToks or whatever, and I actually just got a comment today because this girl on TikTok was like looking for a Charlotte hairstylist, and I put Tristan's name in the comments, and then this other girl replied back to my comment, and she was like, girl, I went to her because I had recommended Tristan to her like a few months ago, and she commented on the comment that I left on another creator's video, and she was like, girl, I went to Tristan based off of your recommendation, and she is the truth. I want all the girls to have healthy hair, okay? And I want my girl Tristan to have all the clients, okay? So I'm gonna always put the girls on. So I'm gonna always share, you know, them with people who are looking for recommendations. So yeah. But yeah, let me know if y'all have a stylist that y'all go to on the regular. In other news, silk press season is approaching for majority of the girlies. So I really just want to know like what kind of hair content y'all want to see from me. I have quite a few like video ideas in the pipeline, but I want to know like what is it that y'all want to see, and then specifically if there's any like silk press related videos y'all want to see, let me know. Because I know I've noticed that on TikTok a lot of my like silk press videos are starting to get a lot of like engagement again, and I'm like, people must be searching like silk press this, silk press that. So I'm like, okay, the girls are getting ready. The girls are getting ready for silk press season. So like I said, just let me know what kind of videos y'all want to see. I have a few ideas. I definitely am going to do an updated like silk press must-haves, because I've definitely like switched up, not a lot, but quite a few of my products that I use for my silk press. Not necessarily my tools or anything, but just like my products. So I'm definitely going to do, my scalp is shining. Oh wait, y'all can't even see it. I just see it like glaring off of like the light, and I'm like, oh, that scalp is clean, okay? So clean. But yeah, let me know what are some content ideas or some video ideas y'all want to see going into silk press season. Beyonce's new protection line from Cecred dropped this week, and I'm trying to decide what products I want to get. I definitely want to get the hair and scalp balm. It's basically like a hair grease. I'm like, oh, she's taking it back. And it does help that the packaging is blue. I'm like, oh, she about to give us blue magic. So it's more so like, I feel like if you have braids or sew-ins and stuff like that where your hair is tucked away, that's why it's called the protection line. But I do feel like some of it can be used, like I said, on a just like normal basis if your hair is not in a protective style. However, I do think I'm going to get knotless braids in October for a trip that I'm going on for my mom's birthday. So I'm thinking maybe I'll get the line then, so when I take the braids out I can try the whole line from Cecred, the protection line. So I don't know yet, but I just love that Beyonce is doing it for the girls, because I can't even lie, y'all, I love the Cecred products. Love them down. I was just in Ulta today because their 21 days of beauty started, and I had picked up the Olaplex number 3 because it was on sale for 50% off. So I went and grabbed one of those, and the Cecred products were in there, and I was like, oh, it's literally almost time to like re-up, because I'm literally at the bottom of my clarifying shampoo. I got through that side pretty fast. Look. Oh, and I feel like my hair does look a little shinier than it did last time. So maybe that little instant, what is it called? Instant shine mask definitely worked. But I'm literally scraping the bottom of my clarifying shampoo bottle. So definitely about to be time to re-up on that. But honestly, the products are just so good. Like I told y'all, I use majority Cecred products with this wash, aside from like those Amika ones, but the shampoos and then the reconstructing mask, that reconstructing mask I feel like is so good for, especially if you're like me, a straight hair natural, or if you got a little bit of color in your hair, you know, all of that. It's a really, really good mask to help you get your stuff back in order. My hair looks so good. Okay, we're about to do this other side. All right, we're about to do the other side. But yeah, Cecred, I love seeing Beyonce get the girls right, because honestly I love when girls be like, Cecred is the bomb. I love seeing the girls talking about how much they love Cecred, because I'm like, yeah, we not just hyping it up because we love Beyonce. Like, we hyping it up because it's great products. But I just went in with some more of my Amika Blockade. I've also came to the conclusion I'm gonna let this color grow out. I think I've told y'all that before, but I really decided, like, yeah, the color is not for me. Don't get me wrong, loved it, love the color. I honestly think the color is super pretty, super pretty. But I don't know, I just feel like I've had to like relearn my hair in the past year, and I'm just like, ooh, this is a little high maintenance. Definitely a little high maintenance, and especially with like putting heat on my hair, I don't know, I feel like I noticed a difference in my hair. And just like, again, like I was talking about how dry it be looking sometimes. Oh no, my battery's dying. Okay, let me charge this battery for a little minute and I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. I only did this back section while my camera was charging for a little bit. So we're gonna get this front section together. But I can't even remember what I was talking about. But was it Cecred? I think I was talking about something else before that though. I mean, after that. But either way, I can't believe the summer is coming to an end, which is crazy. Just thinking about like the girls getting ready for silk season. I'm like, ugh, fall is here already. Well, it's not necessarily here. Well, I will say here in Charlotte, the weather has definitely cooled down a bit. It's definitely a lot cooler now. Yeah, let me know, like I said, what kind of hair content y'all want to see from me, because I don't want to just get on here and be silk pressing my hair all the time. But no, I really want to just make my videos a lot more like educational and just like helpful, because I do feel like when I do give people like product recommendations or tips or anything like that, like y'all always come back to me, whether it's in the comments or DMing me on TikTok and Instagram. It's just like, oh yeah, I tried this, or I tried that technique and it worked out so good for me. So honestly, that stuff like that just like makes my day and just makes me like so happy that I'm providing some sort of like value for you guys. So that's really what I want to make sure that I'm doing within my content, is just providing value, education, that type of thing. So that's why I said I'm definitely going to do an updated like silk press must-haves. I even thought about doing like just a like drugstore product silk press, because I know a lot of the products that I do use they can be a bit pricey. They definitely are not cheap. So, you know, spending $30 on a shampoo and then $30 on a conditioner and then $30 on a mask, like that adds up. So I definitely think I want to do some sort of like drugstore product silk press, just to give people options. So definitely like let me know if that's something y'all are interested in, because I do have like drugstore products and stuff that I have used. I don't necessarily use them as often, because again, once I get into like products that I really like those are the ones that are in constant rotation. But obviously wasn't always like that, especially not before I started really getting into like YouTube and stuff like that. So like before, baby, that Aussie Moist line, especially when I was living in New York, baby, that Aussie Moist, I think the shampoo and the conditioner, I know the conditioner, I still got the conditioner right in the bathroom now. That's one drugstore conditioner I will always live by. But that Aussie Moist line, tea. But yeah, let me know if that's something y'all are interested in. But like I said, I have a couple of different ideas and stuff, but just want to get a better idea of like what y'all will want to see. And then like I said, I do want to do more of these just like sit down chit chat while I do my hair type videos. So leave me questions. Like I said, this one was not planned, hence why my camera battery was halfway dead when I started this. But this one was not planned, but I do want to do these more. So like if y'all have like different topics y'all want to talk about, or questions, of course, leave them down in the comments, and I'll make sure that the next one that I do, I plan it out. But yeah, like I said, I was like, I'm about to straighten my hair. Let's just record and chat with the girls. So this silk press is coming out really nice though. Baby, I'm telling you, them Cecred products, baby, them Cecred products is worth every penny. Oh, and I know this was like a while ago, but a few months ago I told y'all I have bought the Cecred drops, and I have them. Baby, I don't use them consistently. I really don't. Only time I really use them is when my hair is like natural, like in a twist out or something, just because the drops are like water based. So I don't use them when my hair is silk pressed, because then my roots are gonna convert. So I can't even give a fair like review or thoughts on the Cecred drops, just because I have not used them consistently, yeah, the most consistent that I've been is probably using them for like 2 weeks, and then I stopped because then I straightened my hair or something. So I have them. Are they working? I couldn't be able to tell you because I'm not using them like how you're supposed to use them. Like I said, when I was in Ulta earlier today, it was like one bottle left on the shelf, and I was like, should I get these? And I'm like, Zanish, you barely even use the ones that you have at the house. Let somebody else who really wants them buy that last bottle. But I feel like that's definitely, it's something you use, like, again, if your hair is natural, like curly, or you're doing twist outs, or even if you have braids in your hair, like something where it's not gonna affect your roots reverting back too much. Let me know if you have the drops and if you've been using them consistently, and if you feel like they've been working for you. But again, from what I've seen the girlies on TikTok saying about the drops, they love them and they're working for them. So I love to see it. I love to see it for them. But yeah, I just have not been super consistent with them. So I got them back when they first dropped. Maybe the first, or was it the second drop? I don't remember. But back before, it was like hard to get them. So yeah, I've had mine for quite a few months. Oh, this looks so good, y'all. Okay, Silk Press came out good. I'm excited. This looks so good. I can definitely, and I don't know if it's just because I'm right in front of my vanity lights and right under the room light, but my hair looks pretty shiny. So not bad. Instant Flash shine mask. I'm never gonna get on any of my platforms and talk about products that I have not used and recommend them or anything like that. I'm always going to try them out, see if they work, and then decide like, okay, that didn't necessarily work for me, so I'm not going to share that. So now that I see that this is a nice little product and gave me a nice little shine, I can like incorporate this into my routine and share it. Those oh, the newest product that they sent me, they came out with a hair and body mist, and I also just saw that Fenty came out with a hair and body mist. Everybody's coming out with hair and body mist. But this smells really good. I'm actually going to spray this on my hair once I wrap it, so that when I take it down in the morning, all the feels. But it smells so good. If you've tried any of Amika's products, it smells exactly like the Amika products. Specifically, if you tried the Superfruit Star, the oil, smells exactly like it. So yeah, this literally just came out like last week, I think. And so I got this in the mail actually. I am gonna do maybe like a Amika favorites video, just because like I told y'all before last year, I did not think Amika was like compatible with our hair. I didn't think it was for us. So I definitely want to do like a favorites video, just to like put the girls on, let them know like, yes, you can use Amika too. But yeah, that's it for this little chit chat. Silk press my hair with me. I don't know what this is, but I just felt like recording. I was doing my hair, so I was like, let's have a chat with the girls. But if y'all like this kind of content, let me know. I will do it a little bit more curated next time and not just randomly pick up my camera. Look, my phone going off. Y'all know, it's just, I just was really in the mood. I was just really in the mood to just chat. But yeah, if y'all like this type of content, I can definitely do more where it's just like us chatting while I'm doing my hair and stuff like that, and I share the products that I use, rather than just like full on like, watch me wash my hair, because I feel like y'all have seen me wash my hair literally a million times at this point. So I hope y'all enjoyed this little impromptu video. Like I said, drop down in the comments what kind of content y'all want to see, what questions y'all have about hair, silk presses, all of the things. Let me know. Please drop them down in the comments, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.